Ching ching. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Dropkick SoCal. Carlos here.
And Muski. We are closing in, man, this week on a new world heavyweight champion.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Indeed. So, that's going to be exciting. And, well, this is going to be a fun little episode for you guys today because we're just going to keep it nice and simple and talk about our favorite title belts and whatnot.
Okay.
Alrighty, but basically, like, favorite title belts, because there's quite a lot. Quite a lot if you count Mexico and Japan with their title belts.
Uh-huh.
And what else do we have? Obviously, probably a lot of us with WWE title belts, because that's where kind of we got introduced.
Yeah.
Yeah, and, yeah, so let's get started, man. Alright, so do you want to go first? Or...
I'll go first.
Alrighty.
So, this is overall or just WWE?
However you like, man. I mean, we might already have the same favorite belt from WWE.
Yeah.
Should we just say it? Three, two,
No.
one? No. You want to say it first?
Yeah.
I already know.
I'll just talk about. I'll go from outside of WWE and then work into WWE.
Alrighty, go for it,
Because
man.
it's all title belts.
Go for it.
Okay, so my favorite title belt
Of all?
of all is the Jeff Hardy belt.
The one from
The TNA.
The purple one with like his
The purple one
face?
with the yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't know why, but that's always been my favorite style. The way he draws and the way he paints, especially when he does the face paint. He pretty much does it. And that's the style. I love that style.
His face paint is awesome, man. Yeah.
You know, and I always love that one, even though that one got so much hate because based off everything that happened there. But it's like, dude, that's like my favorite title belt. The design and everything. To me, that looks a whole lot better than the current AEW one.
The one before MJF?
No, the MJF one.
Where he switched the
The
strap, right?
strap. This belt looks a whole lot better than the Big W belt.
Okay,
It looks a whole lot better than the new World Heavyweight Championship to me, because it gives it a different look, But that's my favorite belt, my favorite one, because it was eccentric, it was different, it was exotic in a sense. Because you're in a wrestling promotion, you will never really see that unless you're in the indies or you're playing on freaking WWE like on PlayStation, on customs like, oh, let's put this together. That was my favorite one. My second favorite one is the X Division title.
Oh, the X Division. Also from TNA.
From TNA, because I saw more TNA as being more creative than WWE at the time. But that was a good one.
You got a favorite holder of that? Or like...
Of X Division?
Yeah.
AJ.
All right, yeah.
Regardless of who it was always AJ.
He represented that, man.
Because he was either AJ or Samoa Joe.
With Samoa Joe, it was awesome. He was a big ass dude, but he
would like do the no sell. He would like
exactly.
He could move.
And, yeah.
You should see the triple threat of Christopher Daniels, Samoa Joe, and AJ Styles. Both of them.
The triple threat, right?
There's two of them.
Oh, there's two.
Yeah, one for the X Division title and one for the World Heavyweight title.
Oh, I think people mostly talk about the X Division one.
Both of them are badass.
Okay, I'll have to watch that one because I know the X Division one.
Yeah,
I gotta check out that.
Yeah, because that's where Samoa Joe was the champion coming in, and with the World Championship, I think it was like the same situation or something like that.
Interesting.
Okay, so that's the favorite one in TNA, whatever, right?
Go over it.
In WWE, I don't know. I think my favorite one would be the Big Eagle.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm gonna put Big Goldie to the side because that's my all-time favorite in WWE. Favorite. But I'm just leaving that on the side. I'm talking about other belts now.
All right.
Big Eagle was badass. And my favorite champion for that was the Undertaker.
Undertaker.
The American Badass.
American Badass? All right.
He made the championship pretty much until you gave it to Brock Lesnar and Kurt Angle and they kept flipping back and forth and stuff.
I mean, good matches though.
I mean, yeah, and then another holder that I loved with Big Eagle was with Eddie.
He was like one of the last ones.
One of the last ones
to hold the Big Eagle, yeah. Because right after that,
it was JBL.
It was JBL. Then JBL got beat by John Cena,
and then that's when it went into hell. Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are my favorite ones. Oh, and you could count the Smoking Skull one. That was a badass one.
When that was during
the
Stone
Attitude
Cold's,
Era
heel run, right?
Which they only had it for like a quick amount of time. They didn't really have it out long. Okay, so the title belts that I hate. You should know which one they are.
Yeah, well, I know it's Big W, that's for sure.
That's the main one.
That's the main one. Is it the United States one?
Which one?
Like the one that had like it was just like it just looked like the flag. Like what was that? Late 2000s or something?
No, that was
No. Is it the spinner belt?
The spinner ones.
Spinner, all of them?
All variations of them.
Okay.
The spinner US belt, the spinner.
That's right.
John Cena one, the spinner Edge one. Oh man, I hate them all.
They sold like toys, man. Well,
because they were toys.
But hey, they made a lot of money. That's what they cared about.
It's like, come on, dude. Like the Hardcore Championship looked a whole lot better than that one.
I could see that, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like the Cruiserweight belt looks a whole lot better than the main WWE Championship belt. Come on, man. Do something cool with it. And what they went with is like spinner.
I don't know. Wasn't it because Cena was like a fan of like he had like a collection of muscle cars, right? No, I remember something
Possibly.
like that. Yeah, he had like a collection of like muscle cars and like like how classic cars.
Oh
like that,
yeah, and it was
you put the spinners on.
It was a time where like every car had spinner.
Every car had spinners, man.
Oh,
that's what they were trying to. I think that's what they were trying to go for.
I freaking hated that there.
I did love hydraulics, though. That shit was
no,
cool.
that was a badass one because that's our culture. But the spinners was like, because all you see is the car, like
they would stop.
It would stop and it would keep going, and then that's when you start seeing people put different light beams on their cars.
Oh, like different colors and
different colors. I'm like, I used to hate it.
Yeah, I could see that. I don't remember the light beams too much, but I remember the spinners on the cars, man.
The spinners. They used to put the little stepping stools for the trucks. They used to like customize them like all badass.
Exactly.
But the spinners like, dude, this looks like a little kid car. Like, come on, man. Like, where'd you get this from? Midnight Club?
Who knows, man? All right, so.
Dude.
I mean, I was gonna say like worst holders, but it was mostly John Cena during that era.
Oh, John Cena, early Edge.
Right, when he won it, and then he made it like that big R spinning.
Yeah. Okay, so what were the titles I named? It was WWE. And I can't remember. Oh yeah, just WWE. My favorite champion was Jeff Hardy.
Makes sense.
Because it made sense.
And when he was in TNA and in WWE too?
Yeah, when in the WWE one, was it with Edge where he got it from?
Yeah, he won that triple threat
with Triple H and
Edge. That was for that was for the WWE Championship. And then he lost that back to Edge, and then he won the World Heavyweight one against CM Punk.
Yeah, then he lost it to CM Punk now.
Exactly, yeah.
Which I hated that match so much.
I mean, it was
and that was before I started hating him, okay?
Right.
But like I hated that dude.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, dude. Like that was like a TLC match, right?
Yeah.
I thought that shit was badass.
Jeff should have won it. That's his match.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like again, that was during. I know. Our rants, man. All of our rants. But yeah. Still though, that freaking moment where he takes out that freaking gigantic ladder and just does a whole swanton on the freaking tables with Punk in it.
That's where you already knew. Like, nope, he's not gonna win this one.
Yeah.
Like whenever that happens, like, nope.
they did the whole like, oh no, he's terribly injured. We got to take him back. But it's like, no, he like got up and it's like, no, I can still continue. But it was too late by then. Punk already freaking got it. And then the Undertaker came back.
He had to come back.
Yeah, pretty much. And then you knew like, oh, so Jeff is gonna be pushed back down. You know.
Yeah, but he was already leaving at that time, so.
He was, yeah. Oh yeah, he left like right after that. Yeah.
Yeah, because
went back to TNA. That's right.
That's when I think that's a run when they did the whole Brother Nero stuff.
I think so, yeah. Like they.
It wasn't right after, but it was
right,
in that
right.
time.
Yeah, like. Did he come in around the same time, like when Hulk Hogan was entering?
What, he with Jeff?
In TNA, yeah.
No, because that's before. That was after he won the WWE Championship,
Right.
which was 2008.
Right.
That's when they're starting getting the hate. 2011 is when they got that major hate. I don't know, but the point is, it was in 2011 when it was the whole Hulk Hogan. They hated Jeff too and all that.
Gotcha. All right.
With the infamous Victory Road incident and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have to revisit that.
Yeah, we don't.
No, we don't. Okay.
And yeah.
Alrighty, man. All right. So, any other belts, man? Any like international ones?
Because international, I'm not really too big on what they look like. Because especially when you find out there's a, ¿cómo se llama? Campeón mundial de peso completo, whatever. In Mexico, then they call it, years later, they call it el Mega Campeonato, Campeón de Campeones. Like, which was which, fool? Like,
I don't know.
I grew up in the 90s. Like, I don't know which was which anymore.
Yeah. Ay, caray. Qué cosas, ¿no?
But yeah, those were cool. The tag team for SmackDown, when they had it back in the SmackDown 6, you know how it had that little blue hint in it?
That's right. Little blue hint, but not like completely blue.
Oh, dude, that was my favorite tag team belt.
There was like WWE and then like World Tag Teams, right?
The World Tag Team was on Raw and WWE was on SmackDown.
That's right. But they weren't like color coded and
no,
like
but you could tell the difference.
Yeah. Like there was a little bit of hint of red in the World ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but not like completely.
Yeah, because the World ones they came up with it like to replace the WCW ones.
Gotcha.
And the WWE ones were the ones that has always been around.
Had always been around, yeah.
That's why I liked it better.
Yeah, and you didn't have to freaking swap them.
No, well, like wherever they went, they would just take it with them.
Exactly.
That's why the modern day, how they name them, it's like, just name them a different name. Don't say SmackDown and Raw. Just say...
And don't color code them. I'm sorry. Keep going, man.
Like,
Keep going.
This ain't Skittles, man.
No,
this ain't M&M's.
No, it's not. Like, it's been a couple years now, but I can understand, that whole incident with Charlotte, right?
I don't even know what happened there.
It's a little like, okay, little side thing, little incident. Okay, so Charlotte, man, I'll let you know right now. So the whole Charlotte incident, man, let's see here. It's only been like a couple of years. I think it was around 21. So, I think Becky and Charlotte were about to switch brands and whatnot. They were going to do the whole belt swap thing.
Yeah.
So the original plan was for Becky, this was during her heel run, Big Time Bex. You familiar? No. So basically, Becky, the whole plan was to when they were swapping, Becky was gonna have both belts and say "Hey, I got both championships again."
Oh, pull a dick move.
I guess so.
That's what you call it. Like when instead of being 100% oh, let's do this at the same time, but when you try to prove something, that's what you call a dick move.
Yeah, I guess so. But see, that was the original plan. So when they were about to do that, you could see I guess Charlotte just wasn't having it because I kind of agree with this. She thought that whole thing with the belt swapping was stupid. It is. So she kind of she kind of went off script. You could see Becky going in there, reaching in for the belt, trying to
hurry up,
be a part of the script. But then basically Charlotte just kind of straight up drops it on the floor, not scripted, and you could see Becky step away what the.
Yeah.
And then Sonya, I think this was during her manager era, was pick it up. So Charlotte kind of went off script there.
So basically, everybody went off unprofessional.
Yeah, because I kind of get Charlotte, man. That whole belt swap thing is stupid.
No, it is, and it's trust me, it is. But it's necessary now because they painted themselves into that corner. But they shouldn't have needed to say, "Oh, this is the Raw one. This is the SmackDown one." Like, no, if you're a tag team champion, you're a tag team champion.
Yep.
It was simpler back in 2002 when they first did this.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody had their own stuff. Okay, fine. There wasn't a women's champion on both SmackDown and Raw, but at least you know where to go.
Exactly, and they could have gone to either, SmackDown or Raw.
But if you wanted that championship, you go to Raw.
Exactly, yeah.
If you want to be a cruiserweight champion, you were a cruiserweight, you win the SmackDown.
Yeah. And you could switch it around there without worrying about the brand,
But that's what I'm saying. They painted themselves into a corner.
They put themselves in that. So yeah, okay, going back to that. So yeah, Charlotte did that. If I remember, like Sasha Banks came out and like managed to put things in order because they were still able to do like her part in that stuff, in that whole like what's it called? That spot like went pretty well. But then backstage, like Charlotte, Becky had like a dispute. They got escorted away from each other, and from that point, their friendship kind of started deteriorating. But yeah, man, I mean, like you say, they backed themselves into that corner by doing that stupid belt swap thing.
Yeah, like you don't need it.
You don't.
You really don't need it.
No, you don't. So, that rant is over. Okay, just wanted to... Okay, man, so...
Go to your thing.
Oh, it's my turn? You're done?
Yeah, I've been done, like...
okay, my bad.
Hace rato, like...
We got our ranting. Okay. Alrighty, so... Now it's time for my turn on favorite belts. So, with me, it's mostly been like, pardon me. It's mostly been WWE with me, and, well, I'm gonna take it out of the side, man. Because I gotta say, I think my favorite is Big Goldie. OG Big Goldie.
You said we thought we were gonna have the same one.
I thought so too, man. I mean, you've said it before how much you love Big Goldie.
Yeah, that's my all-time favorite.
All right. All right.
Gotta switch it up.
I guess so. Yeah, good point. You swerved me there, okay? But yeah, you see, I guess it's kind of like when you think back to it, and it's like not so much the look, but the names given to the titles. Like it's like just listening to them. You would hear like the WWE title as a kid. It's like okay,
that means something.
Yeah, that means something. That's for WWE. But when you look at Big Goldie, it was called
the World
Heavyweight. And
that means like, dude, this has been around the world.
It has, that as a kid, that's what I would picture. Oh, so this is the world. It means so much more.
And WWE just WWE.
Exactly. So that's how I thought of it. It's like if this represents the world, kind of that little kid thing. It's got to be more important. And then years later, we find out that like it's been around hell of a long time before WWE branched off from NWA and stuff. Right?
They were never part of the same part, but they used to work together.
Gotcha. But yeah, that title goes like before WWE.
It's hella old, dude.
I know, man.
Because of Big Goldie, right? Because I think the original design is from NWA.
Right.
Because of through WCW. And then if you look at the TNA, it looks like the Big Goldie, the original.
Yeah, I'm going to get to that, yeah.
And then if you look at MLW, it looks like the Big Goldie. If you look at the Mexican one, it's like there's variations of Big Goldie everywhere.
So I was going to say that, man. But basically, yeah, when you look at all those like international titles, they kind of try to replicate Big Goldie. The Mega Campeonato from Mexico. And then the IWGP belt. Great looking belt.
Oh, that one.
That one's really good, but it's a good looking belt, but you could tell.
That's a Big Goldie replica right there.
Exactly, man. Every belt, I mean, I get it. You can't do like WWE tries to separate themselves by putting that big ass W logo on everything.
But you can't hide it.
Exactly. Every other belt tries to be Big Goldie, man.
Because that's the main important belt.
There you go, man.
What I would want to see is like everybody that holds that variation of it just face each other one day in like I don't know, like a battle royale kind of thing.
Every variation from like every promotion just face each other.
MLW,
IWGP, Mega Campeonato. So what? You'd have like El hijo del
Oh
vikingo.
hell, even if you quieres, you could invite AW. You know, like, just
Sure, why not?
throw them a bone.
They're
like,
also, their belt is also kind of replicating Big Goldie. So what? You'd have like Hijo del Vikingo, Alexander Hammerstone. If he's still the champ, MJF. So
I want to give him an invite.
I'll
I'll give somebody else an invite to make it better.
All right, all right. Okada, I'm assuming he's the champ right now, or
It's always Okada.
it's always Okada, yeah.
It's Tanahashi.
I wouldn't complain about that. He's awesome too.
Yeah.
And I guess whoever the new world heavyweight champion is at this time,
Would be, and then like
yeah.
and then just for the sake of it, NWA champion.
Yeah, sure. Is it what's his name? Tyrus?
No, he's television. Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah, Tyrus.
I was like, I thought he was the television one.
Formerly Brodus Clay, yeah. So what would that be? A 6-way
Battle Royale, like
battle
free for
royale,
all.
free for all? Just the first
Okay, gane.
elimination. I don't know.
Like,
Point is,
okay, gane, dude.
that'd
Like,
be some fantasy booking right there. Like worlds colliding, busting down the forbidden door.
like you don't even have to pick a winner. Just like let's see what happens.
Let's just see what happens. Have them all call it on the spot.
Have you ever seen Godzilla destroy all monsters?
Dude.
Like when they all start facing each other off,
It's
like,
just there you go. Yeah, man.
and all you see is like Brodus Clay just like warming up. Everybody's already fighting. Everybody's like,
That's hilarious.
wow.
All right. Destroy all champions. I don't know.
Probably, you know.
Maybe, man. But that'd be cool.
Hey, you can't steal the idea. You have to name it something else.
Yep. Copyright, trademark, Dropkick SoCal.
Something.
Pay us if you want to use it. Heck
Alright.
yeah.
All right, go for it.
All right, but yeah, man. So, like you kind of see the connection there that Big Goldie just had a little bit more value, almost like predating the WWE stuff, just the whole brand in general,
Yeah.
And again, there was just something about it. It was just gold plated that it didn't really need too much diamonds,
Man, it didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, it did have it, but just it didn't have a lot of
like
it.
little red ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, again, not a big deal. But yeah, I just think Big Goldie was a good looking belt. And again, that goes to like the other international ones, like the Mexican one, the Japanese one, all try to replicate it.
Yeah.
I dig it, And as for so I kind of debated this, man.
What's that?
I know it's your favorite.
Well, okay.
It's not the Jeff Hardy is not. It's not my least favorite. All right. I was a little on the. I was kind of like, okay. The thing about belts like that, not just Jeff Hardy, but also even with Stone Cold, even with The Rock, I think they had like their own. Like he had the Brahma Bull or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Stone Cold again with the like flaming skull. Smoking skull. There we go. It's like in my eyes, it's like, what if somebody beats you for it?
Yeah, they just beat you for the championship, not for the actual belt.
Yeah, but then they just have to go make another.
Well, it's because the thing is, they already have two belts.
Right.
The one that you won, and then the one that you make.
Gotcha.
So the one that you won, you just give that one off, and the one that you made,
you keep it.
You put it in your house, like.
Gotcha. I guess so.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it just I don't know. Like I've always been kind of like I don't know how to feel about that.
Because with the Jeff Hardy one, when Mr. Anderson won it, he kept the Jeff Hardy one.
Storyline wise.
Yeah, and I'm like, dog, just get the TNA one.
I gotcha. Ah, man. However, though, those aren't the worst ones.
Which one's the worst one?
Honestly, dude, the worst one I've ever seen. Now, I think he's like one of the best, most creative wrestlers we have out there. Bray Wyatt.
No, okay.
He comes up with amazing characters, man.
Oh, that one.
That I love the Fiend, but
the Fiend belt.
That ugly ass Fiend belt, man. It was literally just his mask on the frick. That was. I love the Fiend character.
I totally forgot about that belt.
Yeah, good thing you did.
Oh, dude,
that was just ugly.
Yeah, it was.
That was terrible.
Like, I didn't understand that. Like, who beat him for it?
Goldberg. Yeah, that's a whole nother thing right there. But it's like, it just looked awful, man. He would put it like across his face and like all that. I guess he was trying to be creepy and scary, but it
didn't make sense.
No, it didn't. But that was just that to me is the ugliest belt I've ever seen. I love the Fiend character, but that belt,
Yeah,
I,
it makes sense.
I guess they were trying to sell stuff, like it's always about marketing. It always is about marketing,
Merch.
but yep.
But how come they couldn't give Roman his own?
I don't know. Oh God, don't do that.
Go
What?
for it.
It's
Go for
gonna-
it.
it's
Just in
gonna-
spite of him, go for it.
Y'all go to hell. Damn. What's it gonna be? Just him and just a picture of like the big dog or something? I don't
Just
know.
put the what is it, the Rottweiler or whatever they used to put, the
Something-
3D one.
that crap. I don't know, man. Oh God. Nah.
or
but
weren't they called the Hounds of Justice?
that was the
The
shield.
Shield.
Though. Maybe.
The Hounds of the Tribal Chief.
the bloodline basically. I don't know, man. But point is that I don't know what to call it, man. Is that even a championship belt at that point? It just
No,
looks
that's a kid's belt.
it's like a stretched out mask or
that's
something. man.
that's a kid's belt.
That is a kid's belt, I just hated that. Again, I love the Fiend. I just hated that belt. But yeah. Oh, as for holders, I guess my favorite when it comes to again, we'll go back to Big Goldie. Out of all the champions, man, I gotta say it's gotta be Edge.
For Big Goldie?
Yeah, Big Goldie. He's held it a few times, and they've always been really interesting.
Yeah.
That whole his run in the late 2000s and stuff, where did he beat Triple H for it or something?
He beat some people. For
Yeah.
it.
Oh, wait. I remember. It was around he, as much as I can remember, it was around 2008. He faced off against Undertaker at WrestleMania 24. That was a great match. He lost it to the Undertaker, and then what was the next pay-per-view after that? Oh, they had a TLC match, and you remember that one?
No.
TLC
I
match.
just want to stop watching it.
Oh, gotcha. TLC match. Undertaker versus Edge, man. That has that incredible spot where he pushes the ladder while Undertaker's on it, and he goes through this barrage of tables.
Ooh.
At his age, check that one out, dude. I love that one. And Edge.
I know that clip, but
Yeah.
I'm like, ugh.
So yeah, Edge during that time, freaking that's his ground, man. That's his home. TLC.
He's the only one that's won it more times than
There
anybody.
you go, man. And then even when it wasn't for the championship, I think this was around the time he lost it to somebody. I can't remember, but the whole Familia stable.
I hated that one too.
Okay, just a
the
little.
whole Familia thing.
But
Nah.
I did love that match of Hell in a Cell with him and the Undertaker.
No, that was a good match.
That was
But I'm
badass.
saying the whole Familia thing. I'm like, no.
I know. Watching him kiss Vicky. Never mind.
Well, you see, he took it too far.
Nope.
But
We're not trying to. That's something we want to forget. That's something we want to forget.
that was weird.
But that tombstone to Vicky was pretty cool.
I don't even remember. So.
It's okay. But yeah, that whole stuff. And then, it progressed to that. He lost to Jeff Hardy. He won it back from Jeff Hardy. Then he lost it to Jeff Hardy again in a ladder match.
I mean, come on.
Yeah. Oh, and then I think this was before that Elimination Chamber. That my favorite one.
yeah,
exactly, where he lost it one night, but then he won the WWE one.
In the same night.
Exactly. And
That
then-
was before you trading belts, man.
I know.
They knew how to do it.
They
Right.
knew it. They knew how to do it.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
They can't write.
Sadly. And then I think at some point he got injured. He had to actually. Oh,
That's the first time he got injured, no?
No. He got injured when he was in a. It was a short-lived tag team with Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got injured and then he got replaced. Was it by Big Show?
Yeah.
Yeah, Big Show.
Jerry Show.
Yeah, Jericho. There we go. He came back. He was going for that heavyweight championship. He won it back at some point, and he retired as the World Heavyweight Championship.
I didn't
man.
know he did.
Yeah, no, when he had to retire. Okay, sorry, we got kind of cut off there, but again, I just got too excited for this, man. Let's see here. Again, leaving off there, he came back from that injury against Chris Jericho and whatnot,
Uh-huh.
and, he retired as the World Heavyweight Championship, man. That was when, he had that problem with his neck, losing feeling in his arms. He had to relinquish it. Otherwise, he might have ended up being paralyzed.
Okay.
Yeah. Man, that sucked. Thinking back to that. But yeah, it's just, to me, Edge has been my favorite World Heavyweight Champion, Regardless, when he was a heel or a face, he was mostly a heel during those runs.
Nah, now he's a face.
Yeah, because he's a freaking legend. But But yeah, man, my favorite world heavyweight champion with my favorite heavyweight belt design and all that stuff was Edge.
Mine was Jeff Hardy, so
Huh?
mine was Jeff Hardy.
I getcha. But they had good matches too, man. Back in the days of like tag teams to like solos.
Yeah, those
You-
were better.
Yeah, you remember that ladder match they had?
Which one?
It was for the I remember it was for the World Heavyweight Champion. Jeff won it, but then somebody cashed in their Money in the Bank. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, okay. I don't have to say it,
No,
right?
yeah, I know.
Yeah,
That-
yeah, yeah.
That's what I'm telling you. I hated that one.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. But yeah, so but
And that was like right after he ended up leaving.
yeah. Indeed. But yeah, regardless, that ladder match was badass. And just, again, to me, my favorite World Heavyweight Champion was Edge. And Big Goldie is just an all-time classic. The all-time classic, man.
Yeah.
Yep. But that is mine. That's mine, dude. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much. And, again, this is before everything's fully developed. But from the looks of it, man, I think it's going to be Seth.
I say AJ.
You think AJ?
Because with Seth, it wouldn't really make sense.
Perhaps, man. We'll see.
And plus with AJ, because he's already... the way I see it, it could give him a different character storyline.
We'll see with the OC.
Just him, because he doesn't need the OC. Because he's already doing he's AJ. Like, he doesn't need the OC. The OC needs him.
I get you, man. I get you. All right. Well, we'll see, dude. We'll see. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. Or it could be somebody completely different that hasn't had a world title yet.
Double champion Austin Theory.
No, fuck that one. Like
I don't wanna see that
give
either.
it to Sheamus champion. Sheamus was champion.
He's
Bobby
been-
Lashley was champion. Ray, Edge.
They've all been champions, man.
It's only Austin that hasn't been the champion
Yeah.
yet.
Not yet ready. Not yet ready.
No. But it could be any of the legends, pretty much.
Yeah. Well, we'll see, man.
Well, if you notice on SmackDown, it's pretty much all legends. In theory.
That's
and
hilarious.
then Raw, it's like all the upcomers.
Yeah, there you go.
Because with AJ, let's say if he wins it, he would have opportunities to do another Shinsuke versus AJ match. But it's actually a legitimate finish,
Exactly.
not double DQ.
Indeed. Ah, boy.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
But yeah. I mean, again, guys, this is probably going up before the
The pay per view.
Night of Champions. So we'll be watching that alongside with you, and just see what happens. Let's see what happens. It's been an interesting year so far. Interesting. We just got to see where it goes. Write it out.
I mean, that's all you got to do. That's like all you can do.
Indeed, man. Indeed. That is all we can do. All right, but yeah, just another little special episode, guys. We will see who will be the new World Heavyweight Champion this coming, Saturday? Alrighty. But until then, share with us. What's your favorite belt? Favorite champion? Favorite match involving your favorite belt or champion? All that stuff. We'd love to hear from you. And anything else, man? You got?
Nah, that's all. Pretty much it.
Alrighty, so we are solid, guys. Same as always, like, subscribe, follow, all that stuff. Check us out on IG, TikTok, blah, blah, blah. Spotify, But yeah, until then, we'll go ahead and see y'all in the next episode. Alrighty. Catch you guys later. Peace.